Hey. Hey. What is up, my geeks and freaks? Big Girl Geek here with a brand new video, and you already know what I'm here for. You can tell by the title, you can tell by the shirt. I just watched the season 6 premiere of The Flash, season 6, episode 1. Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the Geek Out.
3, 2, 1.
Yes! I love The Flash. You guys know The Flash is my favorite show on television right now. It's my favorite DC comic book shows. My favorite show in the CW. It's just my favorite fucking show. Okay? And I could go on and on talk about The Flash. And I'm so happy we're back. We're, you know, a brand new season of reactions for The Flash for me, or reviews, and a brand new season of the CW. We kicked it off on Sunday with Batwoman and Supergirl and the Joker movie and the Wonder Woman movie, and here we are finally talking about The Flash. It seems like it's been forever. As you guys know, I've said it 100 times and I'll say it again. If you cannot watch the show live, please head over to my Twitter account, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on Twitter. Check out my Twitter account. Every time that The Flash has an all-new episode, you will be pleasantly surprised if you cannot watch the show live. Okay? That's all I will say, so I do not incriminate myself. It's the same name, at Big Girl Geek, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and of course here on YouTube. Okay, so the episode kind of picked off right where the finale left off. They West Allen opens the episode. Of course, they just lost Nora, and they lose her video message, and it does a time jump only to 4 months, and Barry is fighting Godspeed, or a fake Godspeed, and he doesn't get his ass dragged by a speedster. He takes out this Godspeed. He takes him out quick, takes off his mask, everything. I was so happy not to see my boy get dragged. In fact, the whole episode, Barry was not knocked out. I mean, thank you to the new showrunner, that is Eric Wallace. You can follow him on Twitter. His handle is at @ewrote, EWROTE, and just thank him, okay? Because Barry did not get dragged in this episode, and he stopped Godspeed in 5 seconds. We see, and then cuts to like the couple barbecue. We see Camilla and Cisco, Joe and Cecile. It's at their house in the backyard. We don't see baby Jenna, but we do get a mention of her, and we see, of course, Barry and Iris, and for some reason Caitlin's there. I mean, this is a freaking barbecue full of couples, and Caitlin's there because Caitlin has no other friends. Ralph isn't there. He's off actually working on his missing person case for Sue, who's going to be Sue Dibney, coming up, Sue Dearborn, but we all know she's going to become Sue Dibney. And he's off doing that, and he shows up later. And he's so, like, speaking of Ralph real quick, his journey from season 4 to season 6, he's so much better. He's so much more tolerable, and I love him. And I can't really see the show. I don't know. I really can't see it without him. I think I would miss him if Ralph wasn't there. Maybe some episodes, but oh, Ralph wasn't there, and I didn't really miss him. But it's just because a lot is going on. But I do like Ralph now. I kind of do. He's tolerable. And we clearly see from straight away that Iris is not dealing with the loss of Nora very well. She's bottling up her emotions because she went to Joe, accidentally threw out Iris's speedster jacket. And so Iris went to the junkyard to go capture it, to go get it back, and that's when a black hole appeared, and she almost got sucked in along with the guy that runs the junkyard. And when Barry asked her the next day, he was like, you know, I missed you, babe. Like, why you didn't come home too late? What's going on? And she said, you know, I was just following this lead. She didn't really want to tell him. And we see Barry, after losing his daughter, he's like, oh, we're Team Flash. We can figure this out. Everything's going to be great. And it's like, he's not really dealing with his emotions either. So they're really on two different wavelengths, and they're really not handling the loss of Nora well. So we see, oh god, we see my least favorite character, Caitlin, is dealing with her issues with Killer Frost. Killer Frost wants to come out more and have a life. She just doesn't want to be called out when it's time to fight. And I mean, I could understand that. And that would have been an interesting story for me about 4 seasons ago. Right now, I just really don't care with her Dr. Jekyll, Hyde issues or whatever is going on with her, because it's too late, too little, too late. We could have did the story a million years ago. We're introduced to the villain through Caitlin, who somehow has these friendships outside of Star Labs, though we never see them. She knew Bloodwork through Ramsey. They went to med school together, and his mom knew her, and his mom died, and she had cancer, and he's trying to use dark matter to cure cancer. And doing those tests and using dark matter, he set something off in his arm, and that's how he now becomes the villain Bloodwork. And we see them take care of the black hole, who's in the consciousness of the villain of the week, who's not really a villain. He did it by accident. And it was some cool character who I'm sure we'll probably see again, who is now stuck at Star Labs for a little bit. So I'm sure we'll see him again, maybe a couple episodes. But the big thing, besides Barry and Iris coming together and dealing with their grief and deciding that they need to deal with their grief, Barry got Iris Nora's jacket back or whatever. We see the monitor show up and he says, look, the date done changed, bitch. Y'all got no time. This is happening in December, okay, of this year. Barry, in order for billions to live, the Flash must die. He doesn't say Barry Allen. He says the Flash. There are multiple Flashes. We got Jay Garrick, we got Wally West, we got Jesse Quick, we got Reverse Flash. So he didn't say specifically Barry Allen has to die. He said the Flash. So let's keep that in mind going forward through the season. Now, as a season opener, I didn't find this to be as strong. I think this could have been maybe like the second episode. I felt like it was way too much of Caitlin taking up what we needed to see more of Barry. There was the situation with the black hole. Iris saved someone when the black hole opened. The same black hole opened, almost swallowed up Caitlin, and she like needed saving from Barry. But Caitlin's supposed to be a superhero. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It was just too much of her, really. I mean, I guess they had to use her to introduce the villain. They couldn't find another way. And I know you guys probably think I'm just being a hater because I really don't like Caitlin, but I made that perfectly clear on this channel that I'm not really a fan of Caitlin. I think she's kind of useless at this point, but I'm not trying to be funny because, like I said, her storyline with Killer Frost wanting a life would have been interesting to me had it been done earlier and not in season 6. But I feel like this episode as a season opener, and Barry the Flash just lost his daughter, should have been focused more on Barry and Iris's issues with that and not have had such a heavy story of Caitlin. It was like a lot of Caitlin dealing with that. So, I mean, overall, I'm okay with the episode, but I kind of wanted more. But I think it is going to lead us down a path that I'm very excited about with Crisis. So, I mean, that's all I can say. But what did you guys think about the episode? Let me know in the comments. I can't wait to discuss with you, and I can't wait for, hopefully, I mean, this season is looking up already with all the things coming out with this new showrunner. So I'm very excited. So, until next video, I am out of here. Big Girl Geek out. Peace. Hey, where are you going? You just watched a cool video. Subscribe.